Good morning from back in the big city of Tokyo. I'm here for only one day actually. After an incredible trip to Shikoku, I'm here and I fly out tomorrow. So in honor of that short period of time, my goal today is to go out and try as much of my favorite dish as possible, and that is ramen, of course. And to do that, I'm going to team up with my buddy Frank from 5am Ramen. He's going to show me 3 different types of ramen. I've never truly dove into the dish, so I'm going to do that with him today. It's a little bit rainy out there, but a perfect day for a warm bowl of soup. So let's get out of here and have a day of ramen. Come on. Honestly, for as much ramen as I eat here in Japan, my actual knowledge of the dish is embarrassingly low. I usually opt for tonkotsu or pork bone based ramen, so today I'm going to try the other 3 most popular types. Thankfully, my friend Frank runs ramen tours throughout the city, and he agreed to give me a crash course on this Japanese staple. First stop of the day, we're going to get some shoyu ramen. The shop is actually closed today. They opened up for us to come in and check out the different ramens.
So first up is a shop called Chuga Soba Mitsufuji. They're very well known in the ramen world to the point where they got Michelin guide recommended, a Bib Gourmand guide since 2015. Very delicate, fine shoyu. The shoyu is from Kagawa Prefecture, and their ingredients are actually from all over the country. So very, very delicate, refined, let's say, shoyu ramen or soy sauce ramen.
Our first bowl of the day is shoyu ramen, and shoyu simply means soy sauce in Japanese. And so this type refers to ramen served with a soy sauce based broth. That is so light. You can taste the oil. There's that oil that actually just sticks on your lips a little bit. That is delicious. Very good. So when you're eating ramen, I'm learning this today from Frank, you want to dip in and try the sauce first before you get into the noodles. These thin, super thin, paper thin cuts of pork. And the softest pork. Oh man. The fat on the edge of that pork just adds so much flavor and it's so soft. Oh, and the noodles are just cooked perfectly al dente. And then just a little bit of bok choy on the side just to make you feel like you're healthy. Let me get your professional opinion here, Frank. What do you think?
Here we go.
So much better chopstick skills.
No, but you were slurping it like a pro.
Really light, right?
Very light.
I'm very surprised.
Very delicate. It's yeah, it doesn't weigh you down. It's got a really light, sort of bouncy shoyu taste to it. It's very clean tasting.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, I think the paper thin slices of pork here. This is actually from Iwate Prefecture. And just enough fat on the side to really make it delicious. That marbly kind of fatty flavor is amazing.
All right, let's keep moving.
Yep.
Strolling. All right, we're on to the next place. Stop is right here, unsuspecting little place. Well, unsuspecting, I guess it's got some pretty big signs. Unsuspecting little place, really close to Shibuya Crossing.
But all the way at the top.
Oh, we're going all the way up. All right, let's do it.
You know, the traffic. And it's good ramen, but in my humble opinion, the best one is on the top floor.
Oh, okay.
5?
Our second stop is right here in the heart of Gaijin Central, where we meet with the shop's owner, who's also a well-known Japanese comedian.
Okay.
His specialty here is the Shio, or salt-based ramen, and he serves it up a few different ways. Fun fact, Shio is actually the oldest of the 4 main ramen types. This unsuspecting place on the 5th floor, right across from Shibuya Crossing. Very popular tourist place, but Frank tells me this is one of the best bowls of ramen you can get. And these are 2 different styles of the same salt-based ramen. There's the regular here, made with local Japanese noodles. This is a little bit lighter, and then you have this beast right here, and this is the spice bomb version of the same thing. Let's give it a try. You can see that beautiful fat just hanging out on the top. This one is perfect for a rainy day. It's a little bit fishier than the first place. I didn't taste much fish at all in the other place, and this one has a little bit of an accent, but not overpowering at all. And what I'm very excited about is they singe the pork. So they have this incredible crust on the outside. Might have to just put that in first. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. I can't wait. Oh my gosh.
That is the face of pure joy.
But that crispiness on the outside just makes it extra smoky. So good. And the contrast with the almost the light, the chicken and fish-based broth. Let's get into these noodles. All right, let's see what you think. Oh yeah,
It's different. It definitely has that stronger fishy aftertaste. You can taste it on your tongue.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of different types of fish actually going in here. They've taken flying fish that's been grilled. They've also got mackerel and bonito fish flakes that have been thinly shaved and used in the broth there. In addition to that, they also use several types of sardines. So very complex use of fish alongside 3 types of chicken. Not just 1, but 3 types of chicken. So it's a very deep bowl in its own way.
All right, next up is this spicy version. It's just with the Ryu chili oil. Wow, same. You can see the fat and the chilies, all these different spices in there. The fat is just glistening. The oil is just glistening on top. You have the chili pepper flakes. It's just a little bit of spice, but the spice goes away immediately. It just sits in the back of your throat. Wow. You just take that up, that first one up a notch with these chilies, and then you can see the chili oil and the chilies are sticking to these noodles. Where these ones you can feel are denser.
Yeah, they look heavier already.
All right, let's try this one. Feeling heavy. Yeah. That's a shot of life.
Very good bowl in its own way, and I think on a cold winter day, this is the one I would get.
Yeah. Here's our third spot. Our third and final stop is at a little shop that focuses on miso ramen.
For us, they reserve.
Say something. Oh, good.
This actually here, ramen.
Okay.
This is the miso skemen.
Okay.
And this is miso.
Okay.
This is in order of how popular they are. So we've got the flavored egg.
Okay.
There's butter, cheese, ginger, and chashu pork. Do you have a preference?
Yeah, let's do a wild card. I've never had cheese in my ramen.
All right, shall we give cheese a try?
Cheesy ramen, this one.
Here we go. Where's the cheese? There we go. Top and yours.
All right, side note, real quick. Frank just told me, when we're ordering at the vending machines, if you don't know what's going on, if you don't speak Japanese, like I don't, and I was just telling him, sometimes I come into these shops and I don't know what to get, when in doubt, get the things on the top left. That's usually their signature dish, and you're in good shape for the most part. So if you come in there, you see the vending machines here, don't be intimidated. If you're in doubt, get the thing on the top left. It's a good way. Good thought. As you probably already know, miso is a traditional Japanese seasoning produced by fermenting soybeans and other ingredients. And there are many different types of miso paste that can be used in miso ramen. And based on the ingredients, it typically has a more full and savory flavor than the first two. Whoa, yeah! Alright, so next up, at the third location, we have skemen, which is basically a dissected ramen. And this is miso skemen, which you saw from that really thick broth in there. Just a ton of different meat in there like you saw. So what you do is you dip in the noodles from there. And we also got a little bonus. One of the add-ons was cheese. I've never had cheese in my ramen, but you know what? And is this pretty typical? Does anybody ever have cheese?
Once in a while, you might have it in a miso or a tonkotsu ramen, but in this heavier ramen, it is a dangerous but welcome addition.
Oh my gosh, this looks ridiculous. All right, so what we do is take a little bit of the noodles here. Oh, these look like nice alpha noodles. Give them a little dip. How long do you keep yours in there?
Well, that's a good amount of time, and it's quite hot, so just be careful a little bit.
The cheese is already coming off the noodles. The noodles are actually cold, so you dip them in there and it warms them up quickly. Super al dente. Oh, and that broth, this soup, is so thick and rich. And the cheese just adds an element of just danger. Just an element of says, I got nowhere to be after this except a nice long nap. Listen, I highly recommend this place if you literally have nothing to do afterwards, because this is gonna hit you like a brick. That is so rich in flavor. And after all this, we get one last bonus dish to try, something that is completely new to me. It's something completely different. It's only served in the summertime. What's the name of this one again, Frank?
So this is hiyashi tantanmen.
Hiyashi tantanmen. Is that right?
Hiyashi tantanmen.
Hiyashi tantanmen.
There we go. Nicely done.
This is served cold.
So the base is still miso, and it's blended with sesame as well as chili oil and chili peppers.
Alright, let's try it. Wow, and you gotta really mix it up first. So you have minced pork with some greens and this really rich sesame flavor that has a bit of a kick to it at the end. Served cold, this is great for the summertime. I can see why it's only served in the summer. That is delicious. And really, I think it's the pork that gives it that kick. Big chunks of pork in there. Oh man. Oh, I still managed to do the slurp. Nice work.
Oh, that's a good blend. You got, as you mentioned, like a little bit of that aftertaste from that chili. So basically, they're using sansho or numbing peppers. So again, that tingling sensation that we felt a little bit at the first shot, it is here, fivefold, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely coming at you from more directions, and I think the miso is a really nice partner alongside the sesame base. The miso kind of gives it a very rich flavor. The sesame adds another layer of that richness on top.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about sesame creaminess is it doesn't weigh you down as much as some other types of creamy. I think overall a fantastic bowl and one of my go-to dishes in the summer.
Wow. All right, that is a wrap. I'm full. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Frank, listen, if you guys ever come to Tokyo, I highly recommend coming out with this guy, getting a true taste of different types of ramens. Oh, that last one too was just so different than anything I've had. Delicious. I appreciate your time today.
No, thanks for joining up with me.
If you guys liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up as always. Leave a comment, let me know what looked the most appetizing to you. Again, make sure you go check out 5am Ramen. I'm gonna leave a link to his page in the description of this video. See you guys next week. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Me too.
See ya. I got chili down the wrong hole. Woo! Just gives you a little punch right away, right?
It's tears of joy.